floor. And it's controlled by Steven Adams at the post. Now they got to get well at home. This is only 9 games. Zion. And they're now 10 on the shot clock for Brandon Ingram. Great to see him back out there after missing the previous 5 games. The mid-range. A little bit short. Zion. Hey, Pels average 15 a game. So that's the way it begins with a thunderous one. Seth Curry, good addition for this squad. Percent of his threes coming in fact, 42%. Zion up against Simmons all the way to the cup. Didn't get the curl, but it'll be Steven Adams.
Besides BI's, even though BI's is on the pull-up, is inside the paint. Play to your identity.
I think Stan agrees with you. He brings it up frequently. Going to be Tobias Harris with the last year 5 for 178. Seems so much more comfortable now in his second season. As opposed to pressure, maybe put it on himself last year because he's not a #1 option. But he's been playing like it lately. Shot clock down on Brandon Ingram. Got to go. And he didn't get it off.
And that's what I mean about
in defensive efficiency. If you look at the champions, or at least the 2 teams to go to the NBA Finals every year over the last 10, 15 years, all of them top 10 in defensive efficiency. Danny Green, man, was he efficient last game? Poked away. Brandon will get it with Steven Adams' help. So Steven created it. He'll find Najee. Got to finish. Curry on the run out by Zion. Shares it. Zion's, he's at 40% on his triples. They've got enough shooters now. Zion gets there on the reverse. So the Pels getting into the paint. Zion almost took it away on the deflection. It'll be Danny Green. Boys, he's been on 5 of 6 on his triples. It'll be Eric Bledsoe. Danny Green, big long guard. It'll be Ben Simmons, and he's going to the line, converting. A little mid-range game. You don't see it very often, but it looks good. And when you're 6'10", 6'11", you can get it off. It'll be Brandon Ingram falling away. He needed to.
That's excellent.
3 minutes gone by. His teams faced each other only once last year. It was a close game. 116-109 win for the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Brandon, he almost picked it clean.
Right, and that's a good job by B.I. Not sitting back, but actually.
Steven Adams all locked up. As 3.5 gone by, and a good start for the Pels. You got to just stay close because they're going to lock you up defensively. That's where they've improved the most this year. It'll be Embiid, blocked by Steven Adams. You get into the rhythm when you get 391 attempts coming in. Eric Bledsoe leaves it. Brandon's mid-range coming up short. Simmons clears it, rebounds and runs like he does. And Embiid, he's rewarded.
And you know what? Joe down, and he has Steven on his backside, and he sealed it.
Zion behind the wall, all the way to the cup. And
I say that has to be. That's a games. I even said prior to him missing that time, he was my favorite to win MVP.
Good job,
That's
Steven
an excellent
Adams.
job by Steven Adams.
You don't see that often against Embiid. On the trail, Bledsoe. How about a 3? Tough break. Point lead for the 76ers. The Pels have started 4 of 10. Sixers 4 of 7. And Ben Simmons. That's a big guy, Tobias Harris, too. They've got some size as Embiid's got the. So the league's second leading scorer, Embiid, up to 6 points early on the team. Zion will get. He's got 8 and 3 boards already. And Ben Simmons went to the finals in 2010 with the Celtics. Danny Green's won 2 rings. Spurs and the Raptors. So you've got that veteran voice in a locker room of young guys. Especially Embiid. Nice passing. It'll be Najee Marshall. After one in, one out. Billy kept it alive for James Johnson as they just came into the game. A little hot, but Gomez saves it. Good job. Brandon, first 3. Boy, shooting it tough.
Zion checks out the game 5 minutes and 6 seconds into the game, and this is the unit you have in it. You have to be able to generate some points.
Tobias Harris asking for a good matchup with Brandon Ingram. 2 guys of length, and Harris gets the fall away well short.
It's good.
Pels point so far in the paint. There are 5 makes. Brandon Ingram into the paint on his way down because he wanted to pass it.
Yeah, it looked like he
took away that lane to pass. Simmons caught in the air, and James Johnson dropped down.
Excellent Johnson, X and out. to the shooter in the corner.
You talked about Green is just trying to sneak up on Eric Bledsoe, who gave up the dribble. 5.5 to play in the opening 12, and a 4-point lead for Philly. Najee Marshall, good pass, great pass.
Good pass. Collapsing that defense and dropping it off to Billy.
3 assists on 5 makes for the Pels. Whenever the Pels are succeeding, it's a direct correlation. Ben Simmons coming up short. James Johnson defended it without fouling. Assist to turnover ratio is going to be one of the keys. Step back, Bledsoe. It's all even. Najee Marshall trying to stay in front. Well, not a bad pick by Embiid, was it?
Not the
thud. Now, for the lead, Brandon Ingram sharing it. Plenty of time on the shot clock.
The pass.
Corner 3, Najee. And Billy Hernandez. Gomez keeps it alive. It'll be Ingram. 6 shooting. Pels all even. 8 minutes gone by.
The thing is, they need him to continue to be aggressive, though.
Embiid. And not hitting at a high percentage on